Is the federal government being weaponized against the very people it's supposed to serve, or has the Trump administration created a dangerous slush fund that undermines the rule of law? A massive legal firestorm has just erupted in Washington as a federal judge has stepped in to halt the Department of Justice's nearly $2 billion anti-weaponization fund in its tracks. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you these deep dives. The Anti-Weaponization Fund was designed by the Trump administration to provide a mechanism to compensate Americans who they argue were unfairly targeted by politicized federal investigations. The DOJ characterized it as a case-by-case restitution program for victims of what they call lawfare. We are talking about potential payouts from a massive $1,770 billion pool, funded through the government's permanent Treasury Judgment Fund. But as of Friday, U.S. District Judge Leonie Brinkema has thrown a wrench into the works. She issued an order blocking the Justice Department from taking any further action related to the creation or operation of the fund. This means no transferring money, no considering claims, and, most importantly, no disbursing a single cent. The lawsuit that triggered this move is quite the mixed bag of plaintiffs. You have former career prosecutors like Andrew Floyd, who worked on the January 6 cases and was fired by then-Attorney General Pam Bondi. He alleges his termination was pure retaliation for his work on the Capitol riot prosecutions. On the other side of the spectrum, you have government watchdogs like Common Cause, the City of New Haven, and even the National Abortion Federation. The Federation is sounding the alarm, arguing that this fund could incentivize violence against abortion providers by potentially compensating people who have attacked their clinics. The Trump administration is not backing down, however. A DOJ spokesperson expressed extreme confidence in the legality of the fund, citing ample precedent, including settlements from the Obama era. They doubled down, stating, "We will not allow the policy preferences of judges to interfere with our efforts to provide restitution to victims of lawfare." So, what does this actually mean for the country? This is a direct collision between the executive branch's vision of correcting what they view as systemic abuse within the federal bureaucracy and the judiciary's role in checking that power. If the fund stands, it sets a massive precedent where the Attorney General has significant power to appoint a board to decide who gets paid, with the president holding the authority to remove those board members without cause. Supporters see this as a necessary accountability mechanism for parents silenced at school boards, churchgoers targeted by the FBI, and citizens censored online. Critics, however, see it as a political tool that could be used to reward ideological allies or create a financial incentive for actors that the current administration views as victims. The battle line is drawn, and the next major event is a federal court hearing set for June 12 in Alexandria, Virginia. This hearing will be critical in determining whether the fund is eventually allowed to proceed or if it will be struck down entirely as an overreach. We are essentially watching the machinery of government fight itself. Is this a bold move to hold the deep state accountable, or is it an overreach that bypasses congressional oversight? The political stakes are sky high, and the outcome of this case could change the relationship between the DOJ and the public for years to come. So what do you think about this? Should the administration have the power to create a fund of this magnitude to address claims of lawfare, or is a judge right to step in and freeze the process? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This situation is evolving by the hour, and we will be here to keep you updated on every turn of this legal saga. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more coverage on the most important stories coming out of Washington.